All right, boys. Different type of trade recap today. Sorry it's a little late. We're not gonna have MES on the side just because whenever I pulled it up, it has all the fucking draws and liquidity gone, and I don't feel like sending that shit up. But today my trade was on M&Q. Honestly, a really good trading day. Just fucking spit on my screen, bro. News came out all bearish today. Actual less than forecast. Actually, no, it came out bullish. But the main thing was non-farm employment. I was looking at actual greater than forecast. Boom, that's bearish. Powell spoke at fucking 10:25, and then whoever the fuck Waller is spoke at damn near 12 o'clock. But coming in a market open, we came and took these 15-minute highs, which I don't always necessarily count it as a draw. But whenever we're so far extended to the downside like this, it's like you kind of have to make that the draw, especially when we sweep it and then we're starting to see reaction, and also we're in these huge um, sell-off fair value gaps. Um, so we swept that. I was like, all right, bet. Like, let me wait for some confluences to arise. So came in today, 5 minute fair value gap. Okay, scaled down. We filled it. Big rejection. Broke 1 minute structure right here. Super small, but we did on this candlestick right here. It was super early into market open, which I wasn't expecting and I wasn't willing, but like the setup was just so clear and the draw on liquidity today was so clear all the way down here, which is like it's like a daily low or something. Yeah. Um, but the draw on liquidity was so clear and the risk to reward was there. It was like, yeah, almost 1 to 6. It was a 1 to 5.81. And then I also added cons, which I'll get into. Um, but yeah, we took that fair value gap fill in the 1 minute, entered on it. I originally had stops at this high, right? Okay. We came down, um, created another fair value gap on the 1 minute. I added more to my position right here. As you can see, there's this other um, entry position here. Um, so I entered there, and then I had originally moved my stops here. Okay. I see us break and then retest. I see us break 1 minute structure to upside, retest this 1 minute fair value gap, and then sell back off. So I'm like, all right, cool. I want to extend these back to where I had it, which I'm okay with extending a stop loss if I have full conviction in my play. All right. Couldn't extend the stop loss due to top step freezing on me. It froze like fucking 3 or 4 times today. It was absurd. That's why I don't have a loss on the account. I originally had like $800, almost a $900 loss on the accounts, but they got wiped. Thank you, Top Step. Because I mean, the shit was freezing, bro. Like, literally, I couldn't extend my stop. I literally got stop rated to fucking hell. Pretty sure that was like it. Got stop rated to hell. Instant rejection, bro, and pretty much went straight to take profit. First take profit was here on the position I added. That was a 1 to 2. And then on top of the 1 to, it was like, yeah, like 1 to 10 or fucking 1 to 5 or some shit, 1 to 6. But either way, like fire trading day. But just again, super unlucky, super annoying this week. But again, if I'm taking losses like this, I mean the wins are going to come, especially when, I mean this is good trading. Like this is a perfect setup for the day. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It really doesn't get better than this unless you enter like here. But even then, I mean that's so small of a entry difference. So um, yeah, boys, we're just gonna stay focused. I've also been going into market open, writing down the plan. Okay, this has helped me a lot this week. Just 15 minutes before market open, seeing where the market's at, writing down. I'm going to stay patient. I'm going to wait on the higher time frames. Shit like that just helps your mind stay more clear and doesn't give you the analysis paralysis that you may have going into market open. You're not, you know what you're looking for, you know the draw, but you may FOMO, stuff like that. This gives you clear head. So I advise you guys to start doing that, journaling, before market open. Obviously, you trade journaling your trade after, so your mistakes and shit like that, and how you're going to be better for the day. But one thing that's low key not talked about is leaving your journal or having like the notes right next to you going into the next day. And what do I mean by that is like writing down your mistakes and writing down the journal and then leaving it on your desk so when you wake up tomorrow, you can look at what you did wrong and be like, okay, I'm not going to do that. So if I was impatient yesterday, I'm going to stay extra patient today and let the setup truly come to me. You know, shit like that is the stuff that will take you further in trading. Because yeah, you can journal, but what's the point of journaling if you're going to make the same mistake next time? So leaving that journal on your desk, um, just leaving it as a reminder is perfect. So, but yeah, boys, I think Monday I won't be trading. I'm going golfing Monday. It's a no news Monday anyways, and I have a feeling we'll have a chop fest on Monday. But again, we'll see. You never know. These markets are super volatile. Like, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Um, Overall, what I've noticed about these markets is that I feel unsafe putting my stops to break even, especially after yesterday. And obviously today would have been one of those days. Just because price has been super volatile. It may go in your direction, but the thing is, it seems like it wants to stop people out before pushing all the way back into the direction, as you can see here. Um, so yeah, boys, that's just something to keep in mind. That's something I've noticed. And yeah, we will fucking see you next week. Peace, boys.